My Lords, I rise to support Amendment 40, which I've attached my name to, and also my amendment 41A. Now, the two amendments are complementary. Amendment 40 addresses some of the objections raised by the Minister at committee and helps bridge a gap where the law is today and where the government may wish to see it in their future bill, a bill that seems to be receding farther and farther into the future, I might point out. So Amendment 40 helps us to move towards the ideal, but my Amendment 41A follows up as a backstop to ensure that we don't at least lose what is already there. Now, taken together, the government cannot say that Amendment 40 goes too far and Amendment 41 doesn't go far enough. So without proposing your own government Goldilocks amendment, which sits happily in the middle, then we really believe that it's incumbent on the government to make an animal welfare bill happen as soon as possible, and definitely before Brexit Day. At committee stage, the Minister responded to my amendment by saying, "The purpose of this bill is to provide continuity by addressing any deficiencies in law as we leave the EU. It is not about improving EU laws that the government think will be better." And I completely agree, and this is entirely the purpose of my agreement. My amendment is specific and limited. It does no more and no less than is required to achieve the continuity of this bill. I was surprised at committee stage because the only member of this House to speak against the amendment was the Minister himself, and he did say that the government wants to bring forward an animal sentience bill which goes further than Article 13, which is what we're trying to retain. And I'm very glad that the government wants to do better. I also want it to do better, much, much better. But I'm afraid at the moment it's absolutely failing. It is failing to hear what is being said in this House, and it's also failing to hear what people outside this House want. They do not want a lessening of animal welfare that will be totally against any sort of British feeling about animals and the way that they are handled. Now, I ask the Minister, have the next steps been published for the animal sentience bill? I don't believe they have, and if not, what does the Minister suggest can be done in its place? To me, the only thing that can be done is to pass this amendment.